Dave Mahadis, Father Road, welcome here once again from the middle of May at this stage of this programme. 1017 weeks. Cuireann Ceoil, Radio na Gaeltachta, every Friday night. So tonight's programme is featuring various families, and there's a new CD also, again with the family element. As I said last week, families are kind of a big node in Irish music. As our traditions are handed on from generation to generation, you can see that in music also. So one of the pipers on tonight's programme is Neil Mulligan. This is Barna Cooley. He has quite a number of CDs out now, and his brothers and his father, particularly before him, and all his nephews and family and sons, they're all musicians. So this is Neil Mulligan, good piper from the older stock, if you like, in a way. A family that's been very large in performance and in music in Ireland for the last 50 years is the O'Brien family. Everyone knows Mick O'Brien, I suppose, particularly as a piper. But he had a brother, Donnacha, who died in 1990 when he was 30 years of age. He had muscular dystrophy, and he was a very good tin whistle player. In the end, he could hold the whistle, he could do nothing but use his fingers. And this CD was made, it was an LP originally, not too long before he died. And there are 4 tracks, because I have a few tracks with his family playing with him also. Very good whistle player, Donnacha O'Brien. This is odd that I mentioned families. This came from Cormac Juan Bernach, and he has Dara Bracton and Martin Tourish on the CD with him as well. But it's a CD that he brought out to commemorate or to remind people of what happened to his brother Oscar Bernach, who was locked up for years and years wrongly for what was the Salon's train robbery, in this mail train robbery in this country back in the 70s. So Cormac, his brother, brought out this 6-track kind of reminder, if you like, and one of those tracks are in the programme tonight. This is the new CD, PJ Hernan and Sons, and that's exactly what it is, PJ and his sons. And they're a very musical family, because not alone are his sons playing with him, but also his extended family. They're all well-known musicians, and they all have lots of different CDs published and so on, going back decades. PJ's here with his son Donald, and Seamus and Owen. They're all playing different instruments, fiddles and flutes and banjos and so on, and some of their family friends playing with them. So that's the new CD tonight. And when I'm talking about these new CDs at this time, we have one also around here with the Women's Choir, Corban Cooley. Big problem is, you launch a CD, usually you sell the CDs at the launch. But as there are no concerts or launches at the moment because of the COVID-19, we're depending completely on buying them off our sites on the internet. So, any artist you like, put in Google their name and see if they've got a website, and please do support them. Buy the CDs from them, because they have no other income at the moment. This is another Up the West CD. This is Peter Horden, well-known flute player who died some 10 years ago, and with him is Jerry Harrington, the Mary Love to Play. So there's a few tracks of them on it. And here's one of the statues, says I, one of the heroes, and there for the statues I suppose, no statues to him, there should be. One of the great heroes of Irish music, Tommy Potts. He comes from the long Potts family, long history of music in their families going back generations. Originally from Wexford, but for the last couple of generations resident in Dublin. So Tommy Potts, his grandnephew I suppose, would be Sean Potts, who has the pub, the Piper's Corner in Dublin. And Sean Potts, I was Sean Potts' father, so I played with Joker in my father's band. Muirne Olive is well known in media circles. She fronted a band called Donald for many years, and she's doing a solo career now, and she's also presenting radio programs, no more than myself, but she's also doing a lot of television work and a lot of combination or cooperative work with other female stars in her own genre, particularly in Scottish and so on. And this is a CD of songs, a mixture, and I have two of her songs for tonight. Begginish were a great band. There was Brendan Begley and Paul McGrattan and Gavin Ross, God be good to him. Noel O'Grady, I'm looking here now, Paul O'Shaughnessy. And they were, Colin Murphy played the bow with them on this one, and Seamus Begley makes an appearance. But they were very energetic. I've only got 2 CDs of theirs, but they were a great band, and there's a couple of tracks of theirs tonight. One of my favourite singers of all time is Josie Han Jack from Connemara. He died 2 years ago next September. He adjudicated in the Oireachtas in recent years. He himself and his brother, you may remember, were sailing a hooker, Galway hooker, and the boat turned on them and Johnny was drowned. And it affected Josie quite a lot, I think. He got cancer in and he died. But he's one of the best singers. Their father, Sean Jack, there are archive recordings of him which is very good. This is a little CD that people don't talk about, and there's great music on it. It's the Corner House set, they call it. Satan Coffey, the box player, he did a stint playing with Dedanan. And with him here, he has his old Dedanan friends back to him. Frankie Gavin on fiddle, Colin Murphy, who we mentioned with Begginish, is playing the bodhrán, and Alec Finn, God be good to him, is the bouzouki, and very energetic, clean kind of music. And finally, I have a couple of tracks of Jerry Fiddle O'Connor on this programme tonight. He was married to Etna Hugh-Lachan, who was a great singer and composer, and they have a family. They raised a family of musicians, again going back to the theme of families. But here he is playing very clean, I thought was appropriate music to put in the programme tonight. So that's kind of a roundup on tonight's programme. I'm starting to put together 19 tracks, 19 tunes, which I will launch ideally 2 a week, one at each end of the week, so that there'll be new tunes so that people can learn them during this lockdown period on accordion or concertina or flute or whatever. And I will supply the music, and I'll also play them so that people can learn them by ear. And I hope to do that. I have a few little things to arrange first, but I'll start doing that maybe in a week or 2's time. And of course, like everything else I do, I'll do them first here on the Patreon page with you. Gurmagov, that's what I'm going to make Shafting Bahagov. Good night.